December battle. Two of college basketball's elites, both currently ranked in the top 10 here at John Paul Jones Arena. I'll tell you what, the whole idea that Bacot is even in the lineup and starting this game is a bit of a minor miracle. The way that ankle ballooned up and he had to be helped off the court the other day, it's incredible that he's playing.
And they say basketball guys aren't tough. I'm tired of hanging out with those football guys. I don't know what they're talking about.
Up top for Anthony. Anthony, who is off to a tremendous start in his career as you look at the starting lineup. Over the top, Bacot with the catch in the baseline, and it's going to roll off the iron on his foot. Virginia 7-1, coming off that 29-point loss to unranked Purdue. They're hitting just 40%, only 24% from the three-point line. Up off the fake. Clark back to him. Here's Morsell. Trying to swing it inside, and he threw it away. Carolina in transition. It's tipped out of play. Certainly one of Virginia's most important men.
How about this matchup?
Diakite on the spin. He's doubled up. Down low, and it's knocked away from him. Carolina on the theft.
This is what Diakite has to deal with because their perimeter is so futile from distance. Double, triple teams at all times.
Brooks got a great look. We'll get it to a big. Huff trying to wriggle free. Missed on that second effort.
Carolina, you want to run. You know there's going to be a lot of misses from Virginia. Limited possessions, yes, but opportunities. Those should be airborne deliveries.
Ben still standing, waiting for a bucket. Diakite way downtown. He's hit on the play while attempting a long-distance three-point shot.
Uncomfortable having a guard out there. Lackadaisical closeout. And just almost lazy.
About 60% at the foul.
Delivered time and time again. Playing off and clearly a concerted effort to do so. And challenge this perimeter from Virginia to make shots. Clearly a struggle. Virginia also hasn't been good with the basketball either. 16 turnovers in that game versus Purdue.
Up with a kick out. Wissell knocks that one in. So they hit their first shot to take a 5-2 lead. On the run now. Clark wants to push the tempo. Going one-on-one. Great step, but he got too far underneath.
He's almost ultra Euro and buried himself underneath the basket.
Kick outside, it's Anthony. Talk about a quick step, wriggling inside. Can't finish that, but he'll go to the line. Exploded on the college scene, 34. Game as smooth as they come. And for Virginia say, thank goodness we can still play defense. Anthony with Clark on him. Pretty good matchup here today, and he swishes that one in. Last season, #1 offense in the ACC. Look at how far that is dipped to number 10. Obviously very early on here, and time to improve that. Clark shedding, but Anthony, see the shooting. Not as cold as it gets. Over the top, McCoy has to bat it out. Shot clock now factor again on a defense by North Carolina. Down to 3, Statman can't hit. Second effort, McCoy, and a foul. Anthony with the foul to put the freshman McCoy at the level. McCoy smooth it. Christian Killing with the rebound, a graduate. Grad transfer from Charleston Southern. He played in about 100 games before he ever got to North Carolina. And a whistle with 9:25 left in the half.
Shot goes in, we'll be in a much better place today.
So the bigs should be thinking, how can we overpower Virginia's front line in that facet of the game?
The 10 side with a bounce. Morsell long distance. Yes! And a three-pointer, Christmas. They've had a string of teams ranked in the top 25. Swing up top on the 10 side. Yes! Hillman. Slashing inside and nicely done there, but 7 minutes 35 seconds to go in the first half. Both offenses looking for some rhythm.
And it starts by playing through your bigs. Go inside out to give yourself clean looks, open some driving lanes up, and they do so. Bacot to 4 with Robinson on the floor. Anthony, we know who he is. What about high-low basketball with Bacot and Brooks to open some things up? You've got the talent there, just not utilizing it.
In close, and that's one way to do it. He thought he got 14-9 Virginia. And before the dunk, foul there.
Counting foul 30.
A decided disadvantage with the height, but the heart is as big as anyone's on the floor.
Kihei Clark swings it. Diakite, long distance and nothing but net from three-point. Big shot by the 6'9 senior. Bacon on the drive and a stuff.
I think his ankles are in rhythm, takes a great.
Anthony on Clark. Pass inside, tough interior delivery there and a foul.
Hopelessness, lead the easy ones.
Bacon with another one. Did one of two. Nearly picked off by Keeling. Morsell. Shot clock at 9. Clark trying to penetrate around the back. On the spin, and he gave it up into the corner. A lot of turnovers here in the first half for Virginia. Brooks trying to dump it down low. Bacot double team. Anthony on a quick step, and he's fouled on the floor. Side. Diakite close. Lost it.
He had the left side. He had the left side. He should have just stayed with that left side instead of trying to reverse to a strong hand.
Anthony catches, fires off the front of the iron. Good battle there by Black to keep it alive, and there's going to be a whistle on a reach-in foul. 2:52 to go in the hand is depth. Another one. Tar Heels with the rebound. Anthony, will he take over these last couple of minutes? He's trying to. He's going to draw the foul and be at the line looking for a three-point. Second foul, sending him to the bench. Bennett gets him up. Clark picks up the dribble. McCoy back to the point guard. He'll set it up now. Pardo inside, draws the foul. He'll be at the line. They did a nice crowd on hand here at John Paul Jones Arena every time they look.
Holiday movie there is. Can't believe they left it home twice.
2 times, yes.
Twice.
The authorities may want to hear about that one. Oh, it's going to get down a three-pointer. Golden Tensai heaved it up there and nailed it, 22-16. Tiptoeing in again, Anthony, and that's going to be tipped in. Carolina with a 22-18 Virginia. Golden Tensai with a pull-up. That one way short as he was harassed on the jumper. Here's looking in. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Way downtown and around and out by Robinson.
Your best screener on the floor.
7 seconds. Inside he goes, and they get the lay-in. Statman gets it. Chance for a heave here. And that won't go, so we are at the break. Virginia
found our formula, the high ball screen, which allows Kihei Clark to carve him up and leave it easy for the lay-in.
10 on the shot clock for Virginia. First possession of the second half. Huff with a hook shot that won't drop. Guy that could really use 10.7 rebounds a game. He had a very cold first half. Leaky Black will back it away. His jump shot on target to get Carolina. The Tensai will kick it out. Diakite denied there on the baseline. Long jumper, yes, and a three-pointer.
Golden Tensai drives it, nothing. Diakite drives it, kicks it back to Golden Tensai for 3. Good aggressive offense leads to a good shot.
That was the big story. We'll get you an update on that as soon as we can. Bacot dribble down. Into the lane. On the spin, Brooks. No. Second effort here for North Carolina. Anthony. He sticks a 3.
Second chance.
I don't want to jinx anything, but both teams look a lot better offensively.
Oh, don't do it, OB.
Statman outside. Diakite on the spin move. Drives it hard and draws the foul. Game thus far. And rattles in the
release from him because of that defensive pressure, but yet decision making because he's their best offensive threat.
Yeah, he is Virginia's top returning scorer from a championship team. Robinson. Brooks. And a make by the big fellas in. Diakite, a little follow away. Yes, on that. Roy Williams. Anthony stops, fires, and draws the contact as he gets it. Son of UNLV national champion. He now. Clark trying to drive it, scoops it up there for two. His first basket is gorgeous. Make sure you put that on your list. On a breakout, his Statman to try and drive it. He lays it in high off the glass. Points for Cody Statman. So Carolina looking for the answer. Bacot inside will lay that one in. They find him.
And him and Brooks and Bacot's chemistry. Those two bigs have played off each other magnificently this afternoon.
And slapped out of play, and there's going to be a foul there. That was with 11 on the shot. Foul at the line. 1 of 2 for the big.
It's Cole Anthony. Look, it's in his weaponry, no doubt, but I feel like you could have gotten a better one. You're settling at that point. Your bigs are playing great basketball. I continue to play through them in the half-court center.
Clark, Statman from the way. Yes. 3-point play. 7 to shoot. Clark looking for an opening, glances up the shot clock. He's got to get something in the air here with 1 to shoot. And a rebound torn down by Garrison Brooks. Oh, what a pass. And the block from behind. DeVar goes out of
against a bigger Carolina team. Never gives up on the play. If you're Pierce, you're hoping he goes a little bit stronger to go with his size and athletic.
In the early part of the season, Anthony has it now. Bacot. And yes, nice touch.
And that needs to.
Hold intense outside. Huff draws the double team. They'll swing it. Statman open. Oh, tremendous block. Nicky Blackout over there. And they keep it. And on the reverse, that will drop in from Playtech. They turn that into a basket and cut the lead to 4. Huff wasn't even ready for it. Clark will fire it up and another whistle. 10:17 to go. Michigan team to knock off the line for the first time in 4 games. I mean, they need him to. Statman lost the dribble. Old intense side gives it up. 5 to get off a shot. Trying to drive it off the fake. And a foul on the play with 1 on the shot clock. Offensively. Brooks puts it to the deck. 8 to shoot. Bacot.
It's every time.
Traffic there and a foul. Number 2. Close on the second one. Clark penetrating and dishing. The swing from Morsell. He's open. Rebounded away. They'll get another chance at it. Offensive rebound now. You get 20 seconds to shoot this year in the front court. That's a rounded out, but another foul on the play.
No.
His second foul, McCoy, and especially with their style of play and his strength.
Making him meet a chest. Morsell's shot may not be there, but defensively the effort is.
DeFaro powers his way in for 2. 5 points, very valuable off the bench, and a whistle 7:42 to go. That's the real fascinating part. See how long they're out there. And if they can help. Because Carolina needs a comeback. Clark on the attack. On the dribble drive. Here's Morcell. He can't connect. Kafaro has been a monster in this one. So a 10-0 run over the last 4 minutes. And there's Francis getting inside to draw the foul.
Coach at shoot-arounds, he said, if you see Jeremiah...
Well, of course, Roy is not averse to yanking the... Well, he lost about 70% of his scoring from that team. They're running right into Anthony. 2 seconds on the shot clock. 5:49 to go.
Struggling to find his footing and rhythm with this new team of his as a grad transfer.
There's just nothing falling today for Anthony's one. 49-36 Virginia. All intense side of the pull-up jumper, and the lefty can't hit. Big battle. It's loose. North Carolina comes away. Trying to push some tempo here. Knocked away and controlled by Virginia. And a foul at midcourt. 9%, rarely at the line in recent game. Still plenty of time here for the Tar Heels. 5 minutes to go plus. Trying to lean inside. That won't fall for Pierce. They have forced that shot in heavy
trouble. Not to play. Elevate, finish strong, put pressure on the official to blow the whistle.
On the 51-36. And a foul on Virginia with 4:29 to play. North Carolina.
Guys you want to play with. Guys who, look, they may not be the most talented on the floor, but they make guys better. Kihei Clark with the delivery. Look how he mans the pick and roll sequence, makes both defenders come up.
And Dan Bonner on the call. Backcourt pressure. Clark breaks it. On the speedy dribble and swatted away. Baycott got up.
Stop scoring in crazy droughts.
Salmon's open from the corner. No. Boy battling for the rebound. And a foul with 4:12 left.
And so here's what happened. Basket. It's a domino effect.
Baycott rolling into the paint. One and done. Running some clock here. Shot clock at 10. He slams on the brakes. It gets to the corner. 5 to shoot. Statman in heavy traffic. Tipped out. They reset it to 20 seconds on that shot clock, which is the new rule this year. Hold intense side. Huff swings the pass. Clark's jumper. He's fouled in the act of shooting out with 2 on the shot clock.
Should stick out for a Walton 10 side for a stat.
Clark fouled in the act of shooting 55-38. Lights have been turned out on the North Carolina offense. 7.5 minutes without a field goal. Anthony tried to end that, finally does.
You got to give credit to the Virginia defense on how they've been able to apply pressure to Cole Anthony and make him take low percentage look after low. It's not like they were without Armando Baycott in this one that you can point to and how things got ugly versus Ohio State. He played, contributed.
Give him a lot of credit. That was a courageous effort to come back. Some people thought he'd be out 6 weeks after turning that ankle the other day. Kafaro really working inside will draw the foul. A 2 for Kafaro, and coming up next, Kelsey, Dallin, and Luke coming away from the studio. And trying to knock off their first ranked opponent of the year. Well, a pop, but that's going to drop in.
Gives him a little bit more depth there at defender. Maybe a scoring option for a team looking for options. Him being healthy and now an option for them is reason for optimism.
And Francis and Harris both getting minutes today, so some silver lining on a kickball. It's over to Anthony. And Clark tried to pick him. Tremendous defensive effort there by Virginia. Carolina dribbling it over the line. Nikite on the attack. Can't bank it in. And Caffaro. Foul will go the other way. Caffaro tried to answer that by stuffing it back.
In the third.
Robinson. Over the top. And a foul against Virginia. Trying to stop.
Without Cole Anthony having an assist. He's a selfless star, but they've got to find a way to have a balanced attack, and it's.
They met, but after they won the battle for Atlantis, they were up to number 4, which was the biggest jump from unranked to Williams and North Carolina, trailing 56-44 with about a minute to go. Harris with a quick step and drops it in.
Hey, I just look at it there for those bigs. And then that alleviates even more pressure. Cole's going to have better looks from the perimeter if those guys are that much more impactful and effective in the trenches.
Clark to take his time. Shot clock down to 10. 34 seconds left in the game. Clark on the baseline. And a shot clock violation against the top 10 opponent. Ellis from the corner, no. And a battle for the rebound. 14.9 to go, and tied up a jump ball. And McAdoo to the baseline, man, a foul with 11.4 to go. These fans want to
solid, yes, but the pieces around him.
He responded with some key baskets. Well, how about this note? It's the first time under Roy Williams that North Carolina has been held to 50 points or less in 2 straight games as they fall here today in Virginia.
Make that 5 in a row for Virginia over North Carolina. An impressive return. And that's where you get right at home. Virginia does that on the grounds, and they did it, no surprise, with their defense, but a balanced effort from their bench. Guys like Francisco Caffaro really stepping up.
He was a big star today. Maybe not expected, but man, did he show up. Virginia wins it 56-47 over North Carolina. For Jordan and Katie, Dave O'Brien, thanks so much for joining us on this Sunday afternoon.